George is always getting into all sorts of things. Uh-oh. He needs help cleaning up. Where do the books go? No, books don't belong in a pie. That's not right either. That's right, they belong on the shelf. Clean up all of George's bedroom or play other games like this at pbskids.org. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned for more PBS Kids. It sure seems like Curious George has a lot of friends. Like Chef Peschetti. Chef Peschetti, like most chefs, uses special tools to cook with. Which of these should you never use to cook with? Oh, that old boot won't help much. For more Curious George games like this, check out pbskids.org. But don't go away just yet. There's more fun with your favorite friends next on PBS Kids. George is always learning something new. I bet it's because he stays curious. Curious about how a flower comes from a little seed. Or why rain puddles disappear. Or why some things fall down and others don't. Stay curious like George. Visit him and play games at pbskids.org. Don't go away. There's more fun with your PBS Kids friends coming up next.
George loves hanging around in trees. Know why? Because trees are super important. They're Mother Nature's special air fresheners, helping to turn icky pollution into sparkling clean air. Trees are also a great place for cooling down, hanging out, and playing hide and seek, too. So take care of trees and learn more with Curious George at pbskids.org. Don't go away. There's more fun next on PBS Kids. George is always learning something new, like how animals live in all kinds of different homes. Birds have nests, bees hives, beavers lodges, and prairie dogs make their houses by digging deep underground. No, not that type of house. They dig burrows, a hole that keeps them safe and cool. You can learn a lot more with Curious George at pbskids.org. Now don't go away. There's more fun next on PBS Kids. When George gets curious, he discovers something new, like how to make a rock float on water, or how a piece of paper can fly and go a little farther just by folding it the right way. Oops! Be careful not to fly them in crowded spaces, though. Stay curious like George and visit him anytime at pbskids.org. Don't go anywhere just yet. Stay tuned for more PBS Kids. George is always lending a helping hand. Tails can be helpful too. Animals use tails to swat bugs, to keep their balance, and to chase. George has a lot of things that'll get your tail wagging at pbskids.org. Stick around. There's a lot more fun here on PBS Kids next. George really is curious. He's curious about big things and small, like worms. They dig around making the ground soft so plants can grow. Plants need sun to grow too, and water, air. Wait, plants don't need sandwiches. Stay curious like George and visit him anytime at pbskids.org. But don't go away just yet. There's more fun coming up next on PBS Kids.
Every day's a busy day for Curious George. He keeps busy counting, sorting, and measuring. You don't have to use just a ruler to measure stuff. You can use almost anything. Even a yellow hat. How many hats tall is George? For more Curious George games like this, check out pbskids.org. Stay tuned for more fun with your favorite PBS Kids friends. Next!
Curious George loves to figure things out. Hey, can you figure out what's making this pinwheel move? You can't see it, but it sure is powerful. The wind, which is really just a bunch of air that's moving. The wind is so strong it can push and even pull things too. Wow! You can learn and explore more with Curious George on PBS Kids or anytime on pbskids.org. But don't go away. There's more fun coming up next. Curious George loves figuring things out, just like a detective, using clues to find an answer. Here are clues some animal left behind. But who made it? Let's see. It's cone-shaped, built out of sand with a small hole up top. Did she make it? No. But here's another clue. A pile of tiny rocks. An ant colony! Get out of the way! You can use clues to figure things out with Curious George on PBS Kids or anytime on the PBS Kids video app. But don't go away, there's more fun up next. Curious George loves figuring out how things work. Did you know that a lot of things we use every day are made up of simple machines called gears? Gears can make things speed up, change direction, and more. They're at work inside a clock, on your bicycle, even on this robot. Cool! Learn more about science and engineering with Curious George on PBS Kids or anytime at pbskids.org. But don't go away, there's more fun coming up next. George uses math every day, especially at the store. Let's try it too. A bouncy ball's 50 cents, but we only have dimes, 10 cents each. How many do we need? 10? 20? No, not yet. We still don't have enough. Okay, 30, 40, and another dime equals 50. 5 dimes, or 5 times 10, is 50 cents. You can play math games with Curious George anytime at pbskids.org. But don't go away, there's more fun coming up next. Curious George is always making plans. It looks like this guy needs a plan to get a new home. Plans are a list of steps from start to finish you need to follow to get a job done. Now that's good planning. You can always plan to find great games and video with Curious George anytime at pbskids.org. But don't go away. There's more fun coming up next.
How he got his name. Find out more about herbivores at pbskids.org. Stick around. There's more fun coming up next on PBS Kids.
And not like this. We may never know for sure, but visit Buddy at pbskids.org and check out more dinosaurs. But don't go away now. There's more fun coming up next on PBS Kids. And the same with frogs, lizards, snakes, even bees. Visit Buddy at pbskids.org and discover more dinosaurs. But for now, stick around for more fun next on PBS Kids. Dinosaurs come in all different shapes and sizes. Some as tiny as an itty-bitty little puppy, and some as big as a house. Or even bigger. Check out this guy, the Argentinosaurus, who was as long as 3 schools, sort of like buffalo, or even us. No, not in station wagons. By sticking together, dinosaurs were protected against predators. Animals all over the world. Like this meerkat from Africa. Meerkats aren't really cats, so he shouldn't be wearing that hat. They live underground and love digging for bugs. Seems like only one of these will get the meerkat to his lunch. About a lot of creatures. Like the horses that live in the ocean. No, not that kind of horse. A seahorse. It can't swim as well as other fish, but did you know their eyes move independently of each other? Check out pbskids.org for Cat in the Hat games, videos, and more. So you can know a lot about that too. There's more creature fun coming up next with your favorite PBS Kids friends.
The Cat in the Hat has a lot of gadgets that help him out. Sort of like the way a bird's beak can crack open seeds. Or when bats make sounds to help them fly in the dark. Or this elephant's trunk. No, not that trunk. This trunk. Check out more about animals with the Cat in the Hat at pbskids.org. But don't go away just yet. There's more fun with your PBS Kids friends coming up next. Every day, there's something new to learn from the Cat in the Hat. Like how animals keep clean. No, not like that. Some animals take dust baths, rub against trees, or simply shake the dirt away. And some even get help from others. But this cat prefers baths. Discover something new and play games too with the Cat in the Hat at pbskids.org. Now stick around. There's more fun with your PBS Kids friends coming up next. The Cat in the Hat knows a lot about animals and insects, and he knows a lot about plants too. Like, did you know that plants can move? Hey, those are nice moves, but real plants can't do that. They bend and move very slowly to follow the sunlight.
At pbskids.org. But don't go away just yet. There's more fun with your favorite friends next on PBS Kids. Peg and Cat sure are good at figuring out solutions. How many spaces away is it? For more Peg plus Cat games like this, check out pbskids.org. But don't go anywhere yet. Stick around for more fun with your favorite PBS Kids friends next. Your stuff. Math really is all around us. And check out Peg and Cat. Still confused about fun numbers? Check out Peg plus Cat games at pbskids.org. But don't go away now. There's more fun coming up next on PBS Kids. Sometimes Peg and Cat use geometry to help with problem solving. Geometry is math that's used for shapes and for measuring the size of your bedroom. Or how much water fits in a pool. Or how tall you are. Wait a minute. Want to measure your own success? Check out Peg plus Cat games at pbskids.org. But don't go away just yet. There's more fun with your favorite friends next on PBS Kids. Problem solving with Peg and Cat is no problem when friends are around. These baby chicks are heading to outer space. But which rocket ship is big enough for 5 chicks? And this easy chair. 3, 2, 1. Problem solving is fun with Peg and Cat. Play games with them anytime at pbskids.org. But don't go away yet. There's more fun coming up next with your favorite PBS Kids friends. Peg and Cat do a lot of counting with their friends. Even counting by twos. Counting by twos means you get to 10 quicker. But now, try counting to 100 by tens. That's a lot of numbers, but not as many as 100 chicks. Check out pbskids.org for Peg plus Cat friends and games you can count on. But don't go away now. Stick around for more fun next on PBS Kids. Peg and Cat use what looks like a secret code to help solve problems. Like this plus sign. And some of these, too. This seems to be missing its secret code. Those don't have anything to do with math. Still not sure about the secret code to problem solving? Check out pbskids.org for Peg plus Cat games. But stick around for more fun next on PBS Kids. Sometimes there's a pattern to the things Peg and Cat do. Like these shapes. Or these snowflakes. No two snowflakes are alike, but each one has its very own pattern that repeats. Here's another pattern. Whoops. Create your own patterns and check out Peg plus Cat games at pbskids.org. Stick around for more fun with your favorite PBS Kids friends next.
Peg and Cat know that math can be lots of fun. Like measuring or finding a number that shows how long something is from end to end. 4 inches. 1 foot. 2 feet. Measuring can tell you what's small and really big. You can play games and learn more about math with Peg plus Cat every day at pbskids.org. Now stick around. There's lots of fun ahead on PBS Kids. Peg and Cat love to play math games, like sorting things into groups based on something they have in common. You can sort things by size, by shape, by color, or even by dance moves. You can play games and learn more with Peg plus Cat every day on the PBS Kids video app. Now stick around. There's lots of fun coming up next on PBS Kids. Peg and Cat know that math can really get you places. And if you skip count, you can get there even faster. Skip by 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Or by 5, 5, 10. Or even by 10. Learn more about skip counting and play math games with Peg plus Cat every day on the PBS Kids video app. Now stick around. There's lots of fun coming up next on PBS Kids. Peg and Cat use math to make everyday things more fun. Like counting down backwards in Spanish. Come on, starting with cinco, cuatro, tres, dos, uno. Math can be lots of fun with Peg plus Cat every day on the PBS Kids video app. Now stick around. There's more coming up next on PBS Kids. Peg and Cat use math every day to figure things out. Like how many small glasses of lemonade can fit in one big pitcher. Find out by measuring its volume, which is how much lemonade the pitcher can hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. The volume of the pitcher equals 4 glasses of lemonade. Wait a minute. That's unless you have a thirsty brother. You can play more fun math games with Peg plus Cat at pbskids.org. But stick around. There's more fun ahead. Daniel knows it's important to keep your body healthy. And to stay healthy, you've got to exercise. By walking, jumping, or playing basketball. You're moving your body and making your muscles healthy and strong. Like superhero strong. Learn what it takes to be healthy with Daniel every day on the PBS Kids video app. But now, stick around for more fun coming up on PBS Kids. Daniel Tiger loves playing and making music with friends. What instrument makes that sound? Drums. Oh, and that's definitely a guitar, yeah. Wait a minute, that's an elephant. But he kind of sounds like a trumpet, too. Put all these instruments together, and you've got one rockin' band. You can learn and play with all your friends from Daniel Tiger's neighborhood at pbskids.org. But don't go away, there's more fun coming up next. Daniel Tiger loves to be a good neighbor, and that means saying hello. And all around the world, people say hello in lots of different ways. Hola, that's in Spanish. Ujambo, that's Swahili. Ni hao, and that's Mandarin Chinese. Cool, right? You can learn lots of new things with your friends from Daniel Tiger's neighborhood at pbskids.org. But don't go away, there's more fun coming up next. Daniel Tiger loves being a good neighbor, and that means doing nice things for others. Like picking some flowers for your mom or dad. Painting a picture for your best friend. Or helping your sister clean up her messy room. Ew! You can play and learn how to be a good neighbor with all your friends from Daniel Tiger's neighborhood every day on the PBS Kids video app. But don't go away. There's more fun coming up next. Daniel Tiger has lots of friends, which is great because you can never have too many buddies. Every person is a little different, but that's what makes having friends fun. And why a friend collection can be a lot better than a rock collection. Unless your rock collection really rocks. Make new friends and play games too with Daniel Tiger at pbskids.org. But for now, there's more fun with your PBS Kids friends coming up next. Know why Daniel Tiger's a big fan of trying new things? Because it's yummy. A green alien. Wait a minute, that's not an alien. It's broccoli, a delicious treat. Bon appetit. Try out lots of new things with your friends from Daniel Tiger's neighborhood every day on the PBS Kids video app. But don't go away, there's more fun coming up next. Daniel has a younger sister. Daniel and his baby sister Margaret anytime on the PBS Kids video app. But first, there's more fun to be had at PBS Kids. Next. Lots of games with your friends from Daniel Tiger's neighborhood at pbskids.org. But don't go away. Do the opposite. Stick around for more fun coming up next. Daniel Tiger is an excellent sharer. The thing about sharing is, good sharing makes good friends. You can learn and play with all your friends from Daniel Tiger's neighborhood every day on the PBS Kids video app. But don't go away, there's always more fun coming. coming up next. Daniel Tiger has a lot of fun with his friends. Being a good friend means sometimes having to just listen. Or help out. Or even doing what your friend wants to do instead of what you want. Which is a lot of fun. Visit Daniel and all of his friends or play games anytime at pbskids.org. But stick around now. There's more fun coming up next on PBS Kids. Daniel Tiger loves learning new things, like how to turn something old into something new. Here's an old egg carton, but instead of tossing it, we can make a garden. First, we need soil. No, not that much. Next, the seeds. A big drink of water and sunshine. And now we've got an egg carton garden. You can learn lots of new things with your friends from Daniel Tiger's neighborhood every day on the PBS Kids video app. But don't go away, there's more fun up next. Daniel really likes his pet fish. Taking care of pets is a big responsibility. Being responsible for a pet means making sure it gets exercise, food, and water. And maybe even read to. Visit Daniel anytime and learn more about growing up responsibly at pbskids.org. But for now, stick around for more fun with your PBS Kids friends next. There are lots of colors everywhere you look around Daniel's neighborhood, and yours too. You know, if you mix two colors, everyone in Daniel's family has a special job to do. Jobs are important because they help make things run smoothly. If you don't do your job, things could get a little out of control. Learn more about jobs and play games with your pal Daniel every day at pbskids.org. But don't go away just yet. There's more up next on PBS Kids. Daniel knows that if you want to get better at something, you've got to practice. Over and over again. Because the more you do it, the more you know it. The better you get. And the better you get, the more you like it. All it takes is practice. And every day on the PBS Kids video app, you can practice and have fun with your friends from Daniel Tiger's neighborhood. But don't go away just yet. There's lots more coming up next. Daniel's dad works at the clock factory. A long time ago, you can learn and play more with all your friends from Daniel Tiger's neighborhood at pbskids.org. But now, check the clock. There's tons of fun up next on PBS Kids.
See something strange or unusual? Odd Squad is on the case. Using the power of math to solve odd problems. Check out Odd Squad weekdays on PBS Kids or anytime on the PBS Kids app. And go to pbskids.org for strange and unusual Odd Squad adventures and more. See something strange or unusual? Odd Squad is on the case. Using the power of math to solve odd problems. Check out the PBS Kids video app for more Odd Squad adventures anytime. And discover strange and unusual Odd Squad adventures, games, and more at pbskids.org. But for now, stick around for more fun with your PBS Kids friends. Coming up next. See something strange or unusual? Odd Squad is on the case. Using the power of math to solve odd problems. Check out Odd Squad weekdays on PBS Kids or anytime on the PBS Kids app. And go to pbskids.org for strange and unusual Odd Squad adventures and more. But for now, stick around for more fun with your PBS Kids friends. Coming up next. See something strange or unusual? Odd Squad is on the case. Using the power of math to solve odd problems. Check out Odd Squad weekdays on PBS Kids or anytime on the PBS Kids video app. And go to pbskids.org for strange and unusual Odd Squad adventures and more. But for now, stick around for more fun with your PBS Kids friends. Coming up next.
Nature Cat and his friends are always learning new things about nature. Falling acorns, That's how this tree is spreading its seeds, using gravity to send them far enough away so the new trees will have room to grow. There are other seeds that can travel by spinning through the air or grabbing on for a free ride. Seeds can definitely get around. Discover more cool things about nature with NatureCat anytime on the PBS Kids video app. But stick around, there's lots of fun up next on PBS Kids. NatureCat, Daisy, Hal, and Squeaks are a team of best friends. You know, sometimes it takes a lot of teamwork to make it in the ocean, especially when you're a little guy, because there are some big fish out there looking for a snack. But when one little guy teams up with another and another, they make a group called a school. And being in a school is a really good thing. No one is going to mess with you. Join NatureCat and his friends to learn more cool things about nature anytime on the PBS Kids video app. But stick around, there's lots of fun up next. NatureCat knows it's important to take care of and protect things in nature because we all share the same space. Imagine if we were all hanging out inside your home and everyone left without cleaning up. Gross! That's why it's important to throw your trash away when you're outside, where animals live. Nature will thank you for it. Find more ways you can take care of nature with NatureCat anytime on the PBS Kids video app. But stick around, there's more fun up next on PBS Kids. NatureCat loves to explore nature. And nature can be a pretty smelly place. Have you ever noticed some smells are super sweet and some are really stinky? These scents are important because they say, come over and hang out with me, or stay away. You can find out more about nature with NatureCat at PBS Kids. NatureCat loves being outside and exploring nature, but sometimes it's easy to lose your way. When that happens, you can retrace your steps or look for landmarks, something you recognize in the distance, to help you find your way back home. Find out more ways to navigate through nature with NatureCat anytime on pbskids.org. But stick around, there's more fun up next on PBS Kids. NatureCat and his friends love to discover new things about nature. Whoa, check out the moves on that honeybee. She's dancing. Know why? Bees use a special dance called a waggle to talk to each other. That's right. She's telling all her other bee friends to come this way. I found us some food. Everybody waggle now. You can explore and learn more cool things about nature with NatureCat at pbskids.org. But stick around, there's lots of fun up next on PBS Kids. NatureCat and his friends love to go outside and explore nature. Next time you're outside, pick up a rock. You'll be amazed at all the tiny creatures living there, like bugs. And they don't just live under rocks, they're everywhere. In fact, if you weighed all the people in the world and all the bugs in the world, guess who weighs more? Bugs! They might be tiny, but they're mighty. You can learn more cool things about nature with NatureCat at pbskids.org. But stick around, there's more fun coming up next. NatureCat and his friends have seen some pretty spectacular things in nature, like rainbows, a curved line of different colors that can appear when the sun shines through rain. Sometimes it takes a while to see a rainbow, but if you get tired of waiting, you can always make one at home. Just get a water hose, stand with your back to the sun, and spray. Spectacular! And refreshing. Join NatureCat for more amazing nature discoveries anytime on the PBS Kids video app. But stick around, there's lots of fun up next. NatureCat and his friends spend so much time outdoors, they practically live there. Hey, if you were an animal, where would you live? Maybe in a tree? A tree is home to lots of different kinds of animals, sort of like one giant apartment building with food and a safe place to sleep. Going up, second floor. Learn more about trees and nature with NatureCat anytime on the PBS Kids video app. But stick around, there's more fun up next on PBS Kids. NatureCat and his friends love to explore nature. And you can too. Take one step outside and you'll find amazing colors everywhere. Some animals use colors to hide and blend in. And others use them to stand out and say, look at me. Every day, nature puts on one colorful fashion show. You can discover more about nature with NatureCat at pbskids.org. But stick around, there's lots of fun up next on PBS Kids. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. You know, stars twinkle because we see them from Earth through lots of moving air. That wavy air blocks out the light, making it seem like they blink on and off. If we were in space, those same stars wouldn't twinkle at all. But then, we couldn't sing our song. You can watch Ready, Jet, Go anytime on the PBS Kids video app. Now it's time for more fun up next on PBS Kids. There are 8 planets in our solar system, and Mars is one of our closest neighbors. Wouldn't it be cool to go there? We'd have to check out Mars's main attraction, Olympus Mons, a giant volcano that's 3 times the size of the highest mountain on Earth. Whoa! That's a long way up and a long way down. You can watch Ready, Jet, Go anytime on the PBS Kids video app. Now it's time for more fun up next. Solar energy is kind of hard to see, but try this. Get a black plastic bottle, put a balloon over its top. Now set it outside in the hot sun and watch as it grows bigger and bigger and bigger. As the air in the bottle heats up, it expands and fills the balloon. Remember, you can watch Ready, Jet, Go anytime on pbskids.org. But now, more fun up next. Want to be an astronomer? Get out your binoculars. Look through a telescope. Or connect to a super telescope that takes pictures from outer space. Wait a minute. But if you really want to be an astronomer, all you have to do is go outside and look up at the night sky. You can watch Ready, Jet, Go anytime on pbskids.org. But now it's time for more fun up next. Every day we get energy from the sun. It's a superpower called solar energy. Solar energy gives us light, heat, even electricity. Cool. Remember, you can watch Ready, Jet, Go anytime on pbskids.org. But now it's time for more fun up next on PBS Kids. Ever make a wish on a shooting star? Well, guess what? That's not really a star at all. It's actually a meteor, tiny pieces of space dust or rock that burns up at the very top of our sky. Wow! Time to make a wish. You can watch Ready, Jet, Go anytime on the PBS Kids video app. Now it's time for more fun up next on PBS Kids. So far, Earth is the only planet where you can find living things. That's why sometimes it's called the Goldilocks planet, after the story Goldilocks and the 3 Bears. Because on Earth, everything is just right for life. It's not too hot, not too cold, and just right with plenty of water.
Cartoon girl dives in a lake.
Remember, you can watch Ready, Jet, Go anytime on pbskids.org. But now it's time for more fun up next on PBS Kids.
There are lots of cool things traveling through space. Asteroids, comets, meteoroids. Most of the time they zoom right past us. But sometimes bits and pieces of meteoroids become meteors when they fall through our sky. If they land, we call these special rocks meteorites. Who knew you could find parts of outer space right here on Earth? Remember, you can watch Ready, Jet, Go anytime on the PBS Kids video app. But now it's time for more fun up next.
Most of the planets in our solar system have moon sidekicks. Earth, we know, has just 1 moon. Our neighbor Mars has 2. But Jupiter, get this, has a whopping 67 moons. And there may be even more we haven't discovered yet. Remember, you can watch Ready, Jet, Go anytime on pbskids.org. But now it's time for more fun up next on PBS Kids.
Ever wonder why, night by night, the moon gets smaller, then grows back to full? That's because the moon is moving around Earth. So our planet gets in the way of the sun and casts a shadow on the moon. It looks like it's changing shape, but the moon is always there. Remember, you can watch Ready, Jet, Go anytime on pbskids.org. But now it's time for more fun up next on PBS Kids.